Everybody, Professor Doom here. I'm sure all of you are already up to speed on the fact that Donald Trump has been indicted out of the state of New York. There's some information that I want to share with you that I am hoping beyond all hope that there is going to be something coming out of this Tuesday, April 4th, and I will get into that, what I'm hoping for. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, let me share with you a theory that I had about the 2017 election. We'll just, for the sake of argument, let's just call it an election between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And my theory is that there were some forces that were trying to place Hillary Clinton into the presidency, and there were some behind-the-scene forces within either alphabet agencies. We're not going to say the FBI because that's definitely not the case, but we're going to say CIA or maybe others that actually got Donald Trump in there because, one, I think that Hillary Clinton and others thought that they were a shoo-in, that they already had this in the bag, that they were going to make it happen. And when it didn't happen, Hillary Clinton was absolutely flabbergasted how that she was not put into the presidency when it was assured to her that she was. So that is my theory. And do you guys remember something else that was interesting? Do you guys remember that 9/11 memorial thing that Hillary Clinton attended? And there was some female and other individuals that approached Hillary Clinton and they had some brief words, and Hillary Clinton looked really, really worried. And it looked like Hillary Clinton was taken into custody. Do you guys remember that scene? Do you guys also remember the scene here? Just let me show you this.
Nice.
This is from the George Bush Memorial, if it'll flip around there. And do you guys remember how there were individuals that were opening up some kind of folder of some sort?
How did you feel when you received that?
And reading some kind of paperwork, and they had the look of fear on their faces as if somebody, possibly Donald Trump, had the goods on some individuals. They definitely did have the look of fear on their face at this funeral service.
Is our country's success.
I mean, George,
I don't have exactly that scene right here, and I do believe that they have not started to read that paperwork, but
knew that,
let me
and he
do
understood
this.
that the role of the presidency is one of a unified words.
He was absolutely determined.
So as we can see, that there was definitely some friendships or some camaraderie going on between Donald Trump and, well, because you remember he left the Democratic Party and went to the Republican Party.
The sympathy note when my
just follow along with me. Let's not argue the semantics of about there's, they're really both on the same side. Let's just leave that out of the argument a moment. And let's just say this is actually about some animosity that has come up between individuals or dark forces. All right? And I want to say this.
His authentic self. Sometimes a little awkward,
if Donald Trump knows where all of the bodies are buried, so to speak, and I don't mean that in a literal sense. I mean, consider what we saw at the George Bush funeral. Consider what happened with Hillary Clinton at the 9/11 memorial, where she looked like she was totally sad, like she was being taken into custody. You guys remember that scene? Do you guys remember how Hillary Clinton was walked to that van and then she stumbled and almost fell and it looked like she was handcuffed? Do you remember that? Well, now you got to ask yourself this question. Let me just turn this off here a second. I ask myself, if we seen all this and Donald Trump was seen in the presence of Epstein, so he definitely knows some things. We see that Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein were definitely friends with the Clintons. We see that the Clintons were on transport logs on the Epstein plane going to the Epstein Island. Do you think there is a possibility that with this indictment situation, that Donald Trump is ready to let out some information? Now, you may say, well, how come he didn't release any kind of information when the 2020 election was pretty much stolen? Or, see, that's probably something that's going to get a channel taken down when you start talking like that. Let's just say that he did not win. When he did not win, how come he did not come out and say something then? Well, the whole thing is he probably thought that he was going to be put into the presidency a different way, where he didn't have to do that. Because you got to remember, the Clintons definitely have a lot of bodies on their resume, don't they? And I'm sure that he wasn't wanting his wife or his kids or any of that on the chopping block in case he said something. Now you become indicted, and what do? Well, now are you gonna step up and say something? And now I want to show you this. So with the indictment and the whole court proceedings that are going on regarding the charges in this case, the judge in the matter has issued a gag order against Trump to not speak about the charges, to not speak about the indictment, to not speak about the case whatsoever. And now Donald Trump has issued a statement that he wants to address the nation tomorrow, Tuesday, April 4th, from Mar-a-Lago. So this video I am titling, "Wouldn't it be great if Donald Trump finally came out and told us all everything that he knows?" That would be absolutely awesome, because I don't believe it has anything to do with this indictment that he wants to talk about. And he already has the platform of Twitter to say everything that he's already had to say. What did he say? Well, they're going to arrest me. All you patriots, step up and do something and rock the house or whatever. He's already got Twitter. He's already got a lot of other platforms to be able to say that. Now he wants to address the nation about something else. Hopefully he brings some evidence with him if that is indeed what he's going to do. That's it, folks. I just wanted to state what I hope happens and the reasons why I believe that that is a possibility of what we may be hearing tomorrow from Donald Trump. Thanks, everybody.